I can't lie, no more of your darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. Too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance and changed my way of life. But you misread my meaning when I tell you. Close the door and let me blind by light. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. I'm just a fragment of your life to wander free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me. I can't find all the right romantic lines, but see me once and see the way I feel. Don't discard me just because you think I mean your harm. But these cards I have only need love to help them heal. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. I'm just a fragment of your life to wander free. Cause losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. I'm just a fragment of your mind to wander free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday edition of the Wise Up Show here on January 8th, 2023, and I'm your host, Ralph Mucci. Now, the reason why I played that song was not because I sang it, it's because of the title. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun go down on you. Keep the sun above you, always shining on you, even in your darkest days, which sometimes happen to all of us, which goes into the 12 decision-making tips to make things better for you in 2023. If you apply some of them. You don't have to apply all of them, but you can apply some of them to make 2023 a better year for you and better than 2022. So I'm going to go right into it right now, right away. The 12 decisions to make 2023 better. Okay? The first one. Now, let me just say this, is that, it's about time right now that you finally have turned the page to 2022. And thankfully so. What should we expect for 2023? Nobody really knows. Nobody can predict that. It's tough to know for sure, but in some regards, that's more up to us than we think. We're not in control of the world. However, you're in control of yourself. So even though, we can't control everything around us, we can control some things. Some things we can control. To that end, in an effort to make 2023 a better year for you and everyone, and me, here's the 12 decision-making tips that we can, all make as the new year begins, because the new year is begun now. The first one, smile more. You think we all miss seeing smiling in public spaces. Once the masks are entirely off, which I hope are going to be soon, because people still wear them. You should decide more, of those pearly whites. Show more of those pearly whites every chance you get. And I hope that this will end. I mean, people are still wearing masks. They still are. Number 2, complain less. Complain less. Recent years have had all of us dealing with life and death issues on almost daily basis, every day. In some ways, all things we used to complain about seem so small now. So decide to no longer complain about the small stuff. Complaining is not going to do anything. Worrying is not going to do anything. It's not going to accomplish anything. The third step, and the third decision-making tip, appreciate more. You thought 2022 would be the year that you got everything that you wanted. Now you know that 2022 was the year to appreciate everything that you have. Decide now to carry forward into 2023 and appreciate all the good around you in a more intentional way. Appreciate more. Appreciate what you have now. That's important. 4, connect more. Connect more. In 2020, we lost the ability to connect with others in person, at coffee shops and churches and restaurants and concerts and sporting events, everywhere. And even in family gatherings. In 2022, some of that returned, some of it, but not entirely. And it's still not entirely back, even in 2022. So hopefully 2023 will diminish that. Hopefully. Never overlook the opportunity to connect with others again. Never. Very sad. Own less, number 5. Own less. What does that mean? Own less. When everything is taken away, we see what is most important when everything is taken away. When it comes to recognize or recognizing what activities contribute to the quality of life. Accumulating physical stuff pales in comparison. Yep, pales in comparison to the actual life-giving pursuits that we are being forced to go without. Decide now to own less in 2023. Decide now. Number 6, encourage more. 2022 was still a year that was hard for many of us, and all of us needed encouragement from time to time. So give it freely in 2023, whether people ask for it or not. Whether they ask for it or not, give it to them. Number 7, waste less. It seems like we all learned the value of another day and another opportunity because too many had their last one taken from them in the past couple of years. So decide now, really, to not waste any day, any moment, or any moment of energy remaining. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. And these are tips that I'm applying myself. I'm applying these tips to my life as well. And if you don't catch all of them, you can always go back to the replay. But they're very important tips. Number 8, thank more. Thank more. Decide now to say thank you more often. People don't say thank you enough, especially if something is done for them. You'll be blessed, and the recipient, will be blessed. It's a win-win situation. It doesn't cost anything to say thank you. It doesn't cost anything to be nice. Nice gets you everything. It's better, what is the saying? It's better you can draw bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Right? Number 9, complete less. Now, what does that mean? One thing for sure, we're all in this world together. That's for sure. We're all in this world together. And as a result, it's too easy to see the world as competition against one another. Instead, remember when you're on the same team, we're all trying to be the best versions of ourselves. If you want to compete against who you were yesterday rather than the stranger down the street. Very true. Number 10, understand more. A lot of people do not understand. Not only were the last 2 years marked with a global pandemic and an economic downturn, in many parts of the world, including our own, it was a year of political strife, the worst, and division, where a difference in opinion was often regarded as a difference in principle. It really is. It really is. Everyone will benefit, both sides, if we decide now to argue less and understand more. And God, do we argue a lot? A lot of people argue a lot. Believe me. It's no joke. Number 11, save more. Now, this is a tough one because it's so very hard to save money, especially today. It's so very hard. With the overnight shutdown collapse, of many businesses and a worldwide, economy, 2022 showed the importance of having some financial savings, in reserve. But a lot of people didn't have that. They weren't fortunate enough to have that. So if you haven't made savings a priority, which it should always be, but it's not always easy to do that because the money is very tight. Decide to do it now. At least think about it. Even if it's a couple of hours, at least you're saving something. And I do know it's very difficult for everybody, especially in these times. It's a mess. It's a mess. Number 12 is very, very important. Number 12 is very important. Love more. Love more. I love yous all. Love your spouse. Love your kids. Love your friends. Love your coworkers. Love your neighbor. Love your girlfriend. Love. The world needs more of it. If we had love all around the world, we would have world peace. And if there was world peace, that would be the end of the world, is what they say. So can you imagine living in a world of world peace where there's no fighting, nothing, no disagreements, everybody's getting along in other countries? So with these 12 decisions, your resolution for 2023 should be this. You're ready for just about anything. Because life, my friends, my listeners, is more than the circumstances surrounding you. And that is the 12 decision-making tips. I didn't expect you to grasp all of that. You can always go back to the replay. It's up to you. It's up to you whether you want to practice them or not to make 2023 better for you. Everybody talks about being positive, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when times are tough and one thing after another happens to you, one thing after another, you're saying to yourself, God, when is this going to end? It's so very hard to be positive because you're being badgered, one thing after another. So remember, keep that sun shining over you. Don't let the sun go down on you. Don't let the sun go down on me. It's very easily said than done. So I hope you learned something. To make a better 2023 for all of us, we always want the next year to be better than the last year or the prior years, and nobody can predict what's going to happen in the future. Nobody has a crystal ball. We always have to hope for the best. The most important thing is your health. I always say this, your health, and believe me, nobody knows better than me. Your health is the most important thing because without that, you cannot do anything. Money is worth nothing. Nothing. So, that's it. I hope you learned something. So I want to say hello to everybody in the parlor. I know that Tommy Stiggs is here. Dean Doing, my buddy's here. Tommy Stiggs, my buddy. JJ Fedora. Beatle fan since 1964. That's Mark, who's in Canada. He's a friend of mine. Gianni is here. SPK is here. Tammy is here. Claudio. Mike F. TD. Why am I laughing when I say her name? Oh my God. Did I say Tammy? Tammy's here. Arlene is here. Did I mention Claudio? Claudio's going to say, hit that like button. He's the like button monitor. So did I miss anybody? I just want to make sure I got everybody. So sit back and relax. It's a Sunday night. Get comfortable on your couch, your bed, your recliner, wherever the hell you are. Make a cup of coffee, have some wine or some soup or whatever. But I want to show you something that I did today. It just so happens that let me just find it. I forgot what I marked it under. Wait a minute. Give me a second, guys. I have so many things here that I can't. I got to scroll down. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, everybody knows that. Well, a lot of people know. Some people know that Tommy and I are in the same town, and we go to the same supermarket. And everybody knows that Tommy loves S cookies because he does his S cookie dump in the morning, right? So I went to ShopRite today, okay? And look what I did. Hold on.
Take them all. Take them all. Cookies for Stiggs. No S cookies. take them all. Gotta take all the S cookies. All the S cookies. Oh, yeah. All right. Got them all. No more S cookies. Sorry, Tommy.
S cookies are gone. S cookies from ShopRite Shelf are gone. Stig's out of luck. I threw them all in the basket. So when he goes, if he went there today, he's not going to find one S cookie. So, I just wanted to show that to you. Yeah, you know, Chris, it's not work. It's fun. It's fun. The thing is, if you do a show, I always my thing is, try to walk away learning a little something, and have a good time and have a couple of laughs. That's what it is. It's not really work. It's not really work. If it was work, I wouldn't be doing it. Believe me, because I have enough work to do. Trust me, I have enough work to do. This is my environment. This is my environment. Now I have something for you. I know that a lot of people in the parlor they have seen the Twilight Zone, and some of them are Twilight Zone fans. So I'm going to do a little something here. Now, did you ever watch a Twilight Zone episode and you looked at it and said, there's something different about this. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. While watching the episode, and you just couldn't put your finger on it. I'm going to tell you what it is on certain episodes. And most people don't know this. They don't know this at all. But after I tell you what it is, the next time you see these episodes, you're going to look and you're going to say, oh yeah.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Now, the Twilight Zone made 6 episodes. Six episodes that were shot in video, not film. Out of all the episodes that they shot, 6 were shot only in video. Most people can't pick this up when they watch the episodes. So I'm going to tell you exactly what the episodes are. So the next time you watch a Twilight Zone episode and this episode comes on, you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference in the picture. Because most people will say, gee, there's something different about this, but I don't know what it is. They don't realize that it was shot in video. Very rare. And like I said, most people don't know that. So here's the first episode. Not the first episode, but here's the first of 6 episodes that were shot entirely in video, where you'll notice a difference. Oops, wrong one. Hold on a second. Long Distance Call with Billy Mooney. That was shot in video. The entire episode. And Tommy Stiggs is calling me bots. Who's he calling them bots? Okay. I know you've seen it all, Dino, because you got the collection. But did you know this? Okay. The second one, Room 22. You remember that, where she comes out. She works in the hospital. That was shot entirely on video. The third one, of course, everybody knows this one. Night of the Meek, Merry Christmas. You could tell. This was just shown not too long ago. The fourth one that was shot on video was The Whole Truth. The fifth one, Static. And the last one, The Lateness of the Hour. So those are all shot on video. So the next time, they're the only episodes of The Twilight Zone that were shot on video. So the next time you see these episodes, you'll notice the difference that why they shot it on video. They decided to try something a little bit different rather than shoot it on film, because all the other episodes were shot on film. So they were just like experimenting. So they experimented on 6 episodes. But most people don't know this. They notice that there's a difference, but they can't pinpoint it. They can't put their eye on it. So that's a little Twilight Zone trivia that I thought you might like. I mean, I know there's some Twilight Zone fans in the parlor. I know Theater's one of them. TV's one of them. I'm one of them. Hi, Steve. How are you? How are you, Steve? Gerard, how are you, buddy? Nancy, how are you, hon? Wait. Wow, Tommy, I don't know why you never watched a Twilight Zone episode. You're probably not a big science fiction and horror fantasy. We're into that. Did I say hello to Nancy? Hi, Nancy. How are you, babe? The other night, I think it was Thursday night. No, I think maybe it was, what's today? Today's Sunday. I think it was Thursday night. I got up about 1 o'clock, and the stand-up guy was on. Now I know a lot of you know who the stand-up guy is. Mike is I've talked to Mike a few times. I've been on the stand-up guy's show a couple of times, and every time that I've been on there with him and with Mike and the stand-up guy and Sons of Italy, they always treated me with respect and very, very nice. So I happened to go into his chat on Thursday night, and Sons of Italy recognized me in the chat. Now I'm going to play this for you. This is a short clip of me being on the show. But the point I'm trying to make, and the reason why I'm showing this clip, is not to brag or not to have a big ego. Actually, I was embarrassed, to be honest with you, because I don't take too kindly to compliments. I get embarrassed with compliments sometimes. I was very surprised, and the point that I'm trying to make is that if you're nice and you are yourself, and down to earth, and you don't talk about other people, other content creators, or other listeners, most of the time, good things will happen to you. Most of the time. Sometimes, there may be things that somebody may not like you. I mean, you can't be liked by everybody. And not everybody's going to like your show either. And not everybody is going to like the stand-up guy show. It's a very different show. But I happen to like Mike, and I happen to like Sons of Italy. And, it's very nice that they like me. So this is a short segment from the other night when I was on the stand-up guy show. Because I did go on. I was a little hesitant about it, but I did finally go on.
The Wise Up Show. Ralphie, how are you, bro? Happy New Year.
No, it's Ralphie here. Look at Ralphie. I want to just tell you one thing, brother. Listen to me. You are one of the fucking most stand-up fucking guys I've ever seen in my life. I swear to God. You are so proper. You're a gentleman. And I wish you'd come on the show and say hello to me. I really would. If you'd like to, there's the link to you, bro.
He's always welcome.
Ralphie is a fucking stand-up fucking guy, let me tell you. Or every time I see him, he's positive. Everything he says is positive.
He's a good guy. Ralph Mucci is an awesome individual.
Yeah, really good guy.
Yes, indeed. That's 100. Ralph, you're welcome, man, to come on the show anytime you're like, man. Anytime you're ready. Happy New Year to you. All the best for 2024. Hopefully, things might change around.
Hope I'm feeling
Good
better.
to see you, Rise Up, Ralphie.
Feeling good forever.
Good to see you, Ralph.
Remember we used to play Ralph songs and he would come on and bullshit with it. He don't come on.
He's got a good voice. He's got a good voice. He's done a lot of work, Ralph. He's done a lot of work, believe it or not.
All over Brooklyn, playing in all those clubs,
He's done a lot of recordings. He has many recordings.
All right, got rhythm.
There's the gentleman. What's up, Ralphie, baby? How you doing, my man?
Mike,
Ralphie
how are you?
said,
Happy New Year.
Bro, I
Hey.
saw you in the car the other day, and I said, "Look
Oh.
at this fucking guy. You're such a fucking true fucking gentleman." I swear to God, I can't think of anything else to say. That you
Ralphie,
nothing
Happy
but
New Year, brother. Happy New Year to you and yours.
Happy
Happy
New
Happy
Year,
New Year,
stand-up
my
guy.
bro. I hope
Thank
you
you.
have the best year of your life.
Thank you, Ralph.
I really do.
You know, Mike, it's funny. I spoke about you. I think it was this morning on my show, and I said to my listeners, I said, I don't know how your name come up, and I said, stand-up guy. I said he is got a this this is what I said. I said stand-up guy has a wealth of knowledge, and I don't think he even knows that he has it. I says, so my listener was saying, what are you talking about? I said, well, being that he was in the entertainment industry, the kind of job that he did, I said, and all the celebrities that he met, he could tell so many stories about, his travels with, on his job. And they would be so interesting because I know that once
It
in a
is.
while you touch on that,
It is interesting. Yeah. Different.
Yeah,
Man.
it's different. And, I
Yeah,
think
man.
people find that interesting every once in a while.
Yes, it is. It's a different
There's
line of
only
work.
so much you can talk about it, Ralph. I mean, how much can I embark on the same stories over,
Well, not all the time. Not
You know.
all. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I
every
agree with you,
once
not
in a
all.
while, I throw in a fucking De Niro story or Dustin Hoffman. I
Yeah.
do that, all the time. As
I
much
know,
as
I
I
know.
can,
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I
you
hear
got
Mikey
this
Lodge.
fucking moron
Mikey
who's
Lodge.
you got this
Mike-
fucking pizza guy who's constantly ridiculing me and putting down my life and
Yeah,
everything.
man.
And now I got Chicago Muscle on my ass. What am I supposed to fucking do? I'm
Ralph,
not,
how
let
you
me tell you,
doing?
I'm not doing any more videos on them. All I'm going to do is every time I come down here, I'm going to say, I'm going to drop the link. You want to come on here and talk? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to just like this. Mr. Muscle, you want to come on the show and iron out your differences with me? We can do all that right now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going any further.
Yeah, no.
Fucking Ralphie.
I love
Who
your.
said
I
that?
love
Ralphie,
your.
who said this? You think it's easy? Who said that, Ralph? You think it's easy?
Oh God, you got me.
Phil Lind. Do you remember Phil Lind on the
Yes.
on all the You think it's easy?
You think it's easy?
I would like to do these sets, and after it was all done, and these people go, all the whole crew would come in. I go, you think it's easy? Laugh so hard.
I just Ralph, don't how you doing?
You think it's easy? He was the best, Phil Lind. He was a funny
Bill
bastard.
Lynn, yeah, he was great.
He was.
Bill
He
Lynn,
was very
the
good.
best. He was a
He
funny
was like
looking
the
buck,
first
man.
to come out of the closet. I'll tell you that.
Yes,
Nobody was
yes.
out of the closet, then.
Well, we also had his name was Liberace. He didn't care. He flaunted it.
Liberace didn't give that motherfucker.
I love
piano
Liberace.
better than fucking Bernstein
Man.
conducted.
He couldn't care. He couldn't care less
insane
what
what a
people thought
piano
about
player
him.
he was.
Yeah.
He couldn't care less what people thought
Fucking
about him.
Liberace was
He's
so
great, man. He's a
so-
legend. I loved him. My mother loved him. You kidding me? Liberace. I took care
Mike,
of
I
his
was
mother.
just watching one of your videos on your fish.
Bro, SBK just subbed to the Wise Up Show, and everybody else in
That's
here.
right. I was just going to give
Wise
Ralph
Up
a
Show
shout
too.
out.
Oh, that's
Listen
nice.
to it. I
I was
mean, the
just gonna
guy's a
give-
fucking gentleman.
I was just
You're
going to give
looking at
Ralph
an old school fucking. Look at the guy. Just
That's
look at
right.
him. He's an old
That's
school gentleman. He's not going
right.
to say anything like, that's all I could tell you, man. I watched the show and I said, I can't believe.
Me
You
too.
know, it's funny.
Bro,
Mike,
Vinny,
it's funny.
you see this
You
Vinny
never-
Adams? Did you see this Vinny Adams guy? Ralphie.
Yeah.
This Vinny Adams guy, he left me like 9 messages on my phone, which I saved every one of them. Fucking calling me a sack of scumbag.
Oh, boy.
You're with Pete. So, I mean, it was, and now he goes, this StreamYard sucks. I can't get in.
Yeah.
I just sent you a new link, fucking Vinny. I would love to talk to you because you got it. First of all, the guy's from fucking Philly. I know he's from Philly, and he's got that accent, that Philly and Eddie fucking accent going on. But I would just like, I would say, "Oh my God, listen to this," and he wouldn't stop. It was like for
He
like
wouldn't stop.
5 days, day after day, he would leave me. And I would just go, "I can't fuck with this. When is he gonna fucking stop?" And finally, he fucking stopped. It was insane.
Yeah, because
like
he
pizza,
saw that
you're
you
gonna
fucking
stop
broke
when you're
away
fucking
from
hard.
that beat. It's all good, Benny. Don't worry about it. All good. Yeah, Ralph, I was going to give you a shout out, man. Definitely.
Stand up. How you feel? I mean, Sons, how you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling fine. You know, I I had some couple of things going on, physically.
I know you told me. You told me. I
Nothing
remember one
serious.
night. I remember
Yeah.
one night you stopped at my show, and I wanted
I
to come
did.
on.
I did. No, I wasn't comfortable, because my nuts were bothering me, because I had to go
That's
back
all right.
twice. But I will be on the show. Thank you for the invite, Ralphie. I was going to give you a shout out because the gentleman was speaking, and I
Yeah,
didn't
listen,
want to interrupt you.
listen. You stand. I mean, Sons, you're always
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank
Mike, you're
you.
always welcome too.
Same here. Thank you, Ralph.
I stop by occasionally.
Yes.
But lately, with my hours at work, it's been so very hard for me to listen to anybody's show. I listen usually to replays.
You pop up anytime you want, man. When we're on live, because you got on live too, man. So we appreciate
Well, that's
it.
what I say. YouTube is secondary.
Of course.
YouTube is secondary.
Yes. Of course it is.
We got the link up for the Wise Up show. You can copy the link. Go on.
Thank
the
you,
show
Michael.
and watch
Thanks.
it. Ralphie's
Nice
a stand-up fucking guy.
Yeah,
He's more
listen, thanks
fucking
for having me on,
stand-up than I
guys.
am.
You're
let me
welcome.
tell you.
Anytime, Ralph.
Let me tell
Listen,
you.
You're
good
100.
things. Good
You're a
things.
paisan, man. Like Carlos.
Happy New Year and good health to both of you for the.
Thank
for
you.
the year.
Chindan. The Chindan. 100 years of good health. The Chindan.
All
100
right,
years
guys.
of good
Stay
health.
well. I'll see you soon.
Ralph,
I'll
Ralphie,
see you,
thank you.
I love you, man. Mike,
God
you be
bless,
cool.
Ralph.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, Ralphie.
What a fucking good guy. I'll always love Ralphie. I love him. Good
Yeah,
guy.
he's an old school guy. That's right.
It's the Wise Up Show channel link, everybody.
Yes. Also hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button.
What can I say? That's the stand-up guy. That's Mike. Mike has always treated me very nicely. He had a lot of kind words to say about me, which was very, very nice. I didn't even expect that. And, my show is not for everybody. His show is not for everybody, And I'm not going to criticize the guy because that's his format. He does his own thing, He happens to be growing in his subscriptions. So, having said that, that wasn't the point. The point was that the point that I'm trying to make is that if you're a good content creator and you mind your P's and Q's, you don't criticize, you don't talk about other content creators or other listeners, and you're down to earth and you do the right thing, people respect you. I mean, that's the bottom line, And actually, like I said, I actually got embarrassed because I don't take too kindly to compliments like that, But yeah, Sons is back with him. I don't know when Sons came back on. J.A. Rec, how are you, buddy? I don't know when he came. Yanks for Life is here. Hi, Yanks for Life. But I don't know when they got back together again. It is what it is. Everybody does their own show, their own way, and I not criticizing anybody. I'm just again trying to bring out a point. Hi, Rebecca. How are you, hon? Boy, God, you were dropping links like crazy. Which show was I in? Oh, Boss Lady Bird show. You were dropping links like crazy. You had Claudio beat. Oh my God. Rebecca was dropping links like crazy. But that's it is what it is. I mean, like I said, everybody has their own format. Dindo has his format. Tommy's got his format. Anthony's got his format. I have my format. What can I say? So getting back to, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What's his name here? Benny. Hi, Benny. How are you, buddy? I'm doing a lot better with the chat tonight. I got 26 people in the chat, and in the parlor rather. That's a lot for me, anyway. And Gerard, I know. I saw some of the comments that you're making, Gerard, out of respect for me, but that's not, that's, listen, everybody does their own thing. Everybody does their own thing. Stand-Up Guy, I wasn't even aware that Stand-Up Guy watches my car lives. So you never know who's watching, You never know who's behind the screen. That's not in the parlor or in the chat, So I was very surprised. But I'm, Mike, if you're watching, Stand-Up Guy, if you're watching, Sons of Italy, if you're watching, thank you for those nice compliments. Thank you for dropping my link in your show. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll be on again. So that's it, really. Somebody had made a comment in the parlor before. Oh, I think it was Christopher. And I think I answered it. He said I put a lot of work into the show. Well, it's not. See, I don't really consider it to be work. It's fun putting this together. I find it to be fun. And like I said before, that if it wasn't fun and I considered it to be work, I wouldn't be doing it, because I have a crazy schedule. Lately anyway, except for the nights that I went out carousing and gallivanting. Yes, TD. Mike has always been very, very nice to me. Mike is everybody's been respectful to me. Thindu, Tommy. We kid around a lot, But Mike, I don't know Mike that well, and I've been on his show a couple times in the past. I think the last time I was on his show was maybe 2.5 months ago, when he played some of my songs. And he's always been respectful to me, and I've always been respectful back. One hand washes the other. As Tommy always mentions, respect. Dindu, respect. That's, you can't ask for anything more than that. If you disrespect me, well, I don't even want to go there. Everybody should expect the same kind of respect back that they give. If you're giving somebody respect, then in turn you should receive the same respect back. And like I always say, and I always say this, and I've been saying this for years, it doesn't cost anything to be nice. Nothing. It doesn't. Especially if you're a content creator. People watch you, listeners watch you, they evaluate you. It's where's Dindu? Is he in the parlor? Oh, he's here. Okay. Right. Exactly. Wine Guild is cracking on me. Todd Father is here. He's going to be busting me now. That's right, Arms. One hand washes the other, and both of them wash the face. You're so right about that. Content. Our content creators. Let me talk a little bit about this. Dindu and Tommy and Anthony. We're totally. I guess I could include myself in that too as well. We're all different. We're all different, but yet we're all the same. We all have the same principles and the same morals as far as doing our show. We don't like any of that nonsense. That drama. Even though drama is very big, I couldn't even do a drama show if I wanted to. I couldn't even do that. I just couldn't, because it's not in me. I would blow it. The 74 bus just passed. 74 bus. So those are the couple things that I wanted to show you. And like I said, try to apply some of them to 2023. They're not very hard to do at all. It takes time. get into the habit of doing it. And like I said, we all want 2023 to be better for us. You know, 2022, 2021, and 2020. Well, 2020 and 2021 were horrible. Horrible for everybody. I forget about those years. I mean, they're just absolutely horrible. 2022 was a little bit better, but then, you know, the economy, like I said, and the prices of everything, you know, it's just, I mean, and to save money, it's so hard to save money. It's so hard, you know? It's so hard. Can somebody grab that? Grab that. Grab that right now. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny's on the ball, man. Why are they coming into my parlor? I never get those things. Boom, Johnny, right on the spot. Watch, I'm going to get bombarded now. Maybe it's because I mentioned gallivanting and carousing. Maybe those are key words. But and you know, it's nice because I picked up a few listeners from his show. I picked up a few listeners from Boss Lady's show this morning. So you know, it's nice. I mean, you know, it's a good thing. So the channel's growing. I mean, you know, I don't get into that. Johnny, you're right on the ball. Johnny, you're the first one in. You're the first one in the parlor and in the chats, and you're right there. You're like a friggin' like a leopard. You know? Anthony's on also? Oh, Anthony. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Now that I'm doing a live show right now, do you find that 7 p.m. is better than 8 p.m. or do you find that 8 p.m. is better than? Wait. Do you find that 7 p.m. is better than 8 p.m. or do you find that 8 p.m. is better than 7 p.m.? All right, nobody's answering me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so nobody's answering me. All right, so that's all right. I know, Gian, that's how you roll, buddy. Dindu, it's very nice. Dindu, that's a very nice compliment. I don't think I'm growing like a wildfire. You know, if I was to, I explained this already, right? I explained this on one of my live car shows. You know, a show that's not a show that ends up turning out to be a show. Can I just talk for a second, if you don't mind? I don't look at the analytics that much. I truly don't. And you know, one of the reasons why is because I analyzed for 27 years, 30 years, analyzing. I'm so sick of it. So occasionally, and out of curiosity, occasionally, I do go and, you know, take a look at it. But I don't, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't dwell on it. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't dwell on it. You know, I will occasionally look and say, oh, that's nice, you know. Like, some people do that, you know. Some people are heavily into, I will not get heavily into analytics. In fact, you know, it's funny because today, I'm learning every day. I had to call up Tommy today because I couldn't unblock Gianni. And then when I went to go look, you know, Tommy told me what to do. And then when I went to go look, Gianni's not blocked. Gianni is not blocked anywhere. So why is it that he can't see me? There's no blocking on Gianni. So I told Gianni, check your settings, Gianni. Check your settings. So I don't understand. You know, so I had to, you know, I had to call upon Tommy and ask him, you know. And see, that's another good thing too, is because, you know, as content creators, you know, we're friends and everything, and you know, we learn off each other. I'm still, like I said, I'm still green in the YouTube, you know, forum. I'm still green, you know. Anything technical, that's different. That's different. But as far as YouTube is concerned, You know, I'm learning. I'm only doing this 4 months now, so. What's that, Chris? You're not a bean a bean counter. No, I was never a bean counter. No, I did planning. I did planning and analyzing in my job. Gianni, I couldn't see you on the Wise Up Show account. But you're not blocked. You're not blocked. You know, I did what Tommy told me to do, and I went everywhere, and I looked everywhere, and I really, you know, looked at everything, and there's nobody blocked. There's only one person blocked, and that's, you know, that's it. Not you. I did. Oh, by the way, I did give out some wrenches. I allocated some wrenches today to some people. So some of you that are in the parlor may realize that you have wrenches. I think JJ was one of them. Dindu, I'm taking his away. I'm taking away Dindu's wrench because he abuses it, and he can no longer have that wrench. So his wrench will be dissipated as of 12 o'clock this evening. Dino, I'm only kidding. I don't know, Gianni. I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I really don't. I'm baffled. You like that word? I'm baffled. I'm beyond myself. You're not blocked. Dino, I'm only kidding. Don't get excited. Oh, God. Gotta bust you a little bit. Where's Todd Father? How come he's not busting me? And Yanks for Life, how come they're not going at it in my parlor? Usually they go at it one another. Maybe because you're not subscribed to me, Arms? I don't know. I don't have all the answers when it comes to YouTube. I don't know. You know, the funny thing about it is when you go to the instructional video on YouTube to find out how to unblock somebody, the instructional videos are no good. You know why? Because some of them are from 8 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and everything has changed in YouTube. So what they're showing on the instructional video doesn't apply anymore. You know, the screens are different. You know, I was looking for an instructional video for somebody that did it maybe a month ago or a couple of weeks ago or even 6 months ago. So they're no good. So. Todd Father's driving? Where's he driving to? Oh, wait a minute. He's on his way to work. Oh, that's right. Today's Sunday. Todd Father's going to work, I guess. Yeah, he works on Sunday. No, Anthony, it's not. No. Because I was going to make it the 18th of January, but I may have to push that out because there's a couple things that I want to do. A couple skits that I want to do, that I want to put into the show. And I think I told Dindu last night what they were, but I told Dindu not to say anything to anybody. So Dindu and Tidi, you two are the only ones that know. So don't you say anything. I have to there's a couple of skits that I'm working on, and I need more time. I need more time. Did I show you this? Hold on a second. I wasn't even able to do my disco shows. But I will show you something. For you guys that did not watch my disco shows, I'm going to show you. I think I have it here. I went from this. You ready? I went from this. Now this is on my disco show now. I went from that. To this. To that. That was on my disco shows back in the day, from long hair to short hair. I don't know if everybody subscribed to that show, but that was. You better not, Dindu. You're supposed to keep a secret. Everyone, Gerard, Ralph, everyone voted for 7, by the way. I don't understand what that means, Gerard. What does that mean? Ralph, everyone voted for 7, by the way. Oh, 7. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. 7. Let me see what 7 was. Wait, what was 7? 7. Okay. Waste less. Okay. Number 7? Really? Yanks, let me tell you something. There was a point in time during the disco era. It was, I would have to say, in fact, you know what? It was probably 1970, toward the end of 76, when the guys would wear this to the club. This is my original hat still. This is my summer hat. This is my summer Panama Jack hat. This is my summer Panama Jack hat. So I still wear brims. I mean, this is a brim for the summer. But this is the original hat that I wore. Not in the picture, but I bought this afterwards. So a brim I still wear once in a while in the summer, which is the Panama Jack. You know. So it never leaves you. Never leaves you. No, it's not. No, it's not 8 o'clock. What are you saying? It's not 8 o'clock. The show has been moved. The show has been moved to 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock from now on. No more 8 o'clock. You know, it's not 8 o'clock. It's not. It's 7 o'clock. Stop giving out bad information. You're going to kill me. Between Dindo's telling everybody that my channel is the Wise Up Go Scratch channel and you're saying giving a different time, you guys are going to ruin me. Yeah. I don't. The one that I wore back in the mid 70s to late 70s, I don't wear that anymore. Nobody wears hats anymore. You know. Oh, okay, Tina. Thank you, honey. Wait, yes. Tina just texted me. Hold on a second. That girl is on the ball, man. I tell you, jeez. Yes. Sunday show has now been moved to 7 o'clock. Sunday show has been moved to 7 o'clock. No more 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, Gina can't make it because of her doggy. And, people have things to do. And, listen, guys, I'm going to mention this again. I know I'm going to beat a dead horse. And I appreciate it, and I know you guys are doing it because you're showing some respect and appreciation, but you don't have to apologize to me because you're not making a show or you are leaving a show. I understand perfectly. YouTube is secondary, unless you're doing, 9 shows a day. But I understand perfectly if you have things to do. Out of courtesy, I guess you're doing it, and I appreciate it, but you don't have to apologize to me. I understand, but if you want to do that, that's fine. I can't tell you what to do, but you don't have to. I don't get mad. If you can't make a show, I'm not going to get mad at you. That's ridiculous. I mean, we have lives off of YouTube, that comes first. I'll never get mad at you because you missed a show. There's always the replay. You know what I'm saying? there's always the replay. So I don't, that's ludicrous to be mad at a listener because the listener's not there, So I know, Gianni. I know. Listen, what do you mean you're terribly sorry, Gianni? I know you gotta go. You gotta watch. You gotta sit next to your wife and watch Yellowstone at 8 p.m. What is it that your wife wants you next to you at 8 p.m. to watch the show, or do you like the show? So I understand. Oh, okay, TT. Okay, I'm sorry. I must have missed that in the chat. Yes, I asked everybody what do they prefer. Would they prefer 8 o'clock or 7? And everybody voted for 7. Okay, that's fine. I missed that in the chat. I'm hoping the wife fell asleep up there. Dindo, I'm never going to... Listen, I never miss your show. Because I tell you this, when I'm working and your show goes on at 2:47, which you're embedded into that time slot for the rest of your life, 2:47, I usually have the phone on the seat, listening. I can't always respond in a chat because I'm driving, but I listen. And then when I get a free moment, like at a red light or, I get some downtime, I'll always come in. I've been on your show a week. People get tired of me. Who the hell wants to see Ralph every single day? So I never miss your show. I don't miss Tommy's show in the morning. Tommy's show, is very convenient for me. And for a lot of people because it's 7:15 in the morning. 7:15 because, that's when people get up and they're having their coffee. So it's perfect. Not saying that your time slot is not perfect. Tommy in the morning, you in the afternoon. Me, I've been going in the middle there between, with the lives with the car, and then Sunday night, I was thinking, I'm saying, Jesus, are people going to get tired of me if they see my face every day on the lives? Excuse me, on the lives, I don't want that to happen. Man, you guys are, we're rubbing off on you guys. We're rubbing off on our listeners because you listeners are starting to say some crazy things, boy. You got TT doing voice recordings of me, imitating me and Tommy. Everybody's whacking out. Yeah. Yeah, well, listen. Gianni, if your wife wants you next to her at 8 o'clock, you make sure you're next to her at 8 o'clock watching that show. You bring a doctor's note, Arms? Raise your hand. Can I be excused? So I don't think I have anything else to show you. I think, oh wait, I got something for the women that are in the chat, in the parlor. I have something for the women. Here you go, ladies. That's for all the ladies in the parlor. And Dindo, I still haven't opened up that sign yet. I still got it over here. I haven't opened it up yet. I love it. I love it. I don't know why Tommy doesn't get that shh sign. It's only $9.99. He's always saying that. But what's called accountability? Hold on a second. She's calling your name right now, Gianni. You better go. Listen, the wife is more important than Ralph Mucci. Let me tell you. You're not married to me. Hi, Yanks. Hi, Gina. Hi. You could always watch a replay, Gina. You could always watch a replay, hon. I know that you got to take care of the doggy. I know. You take such good care of that dog. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got to tell you, I went to... Guys, you're not going to believe this. I went to price a golden retriever puppy the other day at one of the pet shops, one of the pet stores. I called in and with the shots and the guarantee and all the things that come with the dog toys and everything. They wanted $6,000 for a golden retriever puppy with all the things that come along with it. I said, "Are you kidding me? That's a used car price. $6,000 for a golden retriever puppy with the toys and the shots and the two year warranty like it's a car. You know, I mean, that's crazy." And she says to me, "Well, you know, prices have gone up." I said, "Prices have gone up?" I said, $6,000? I said, "I could buy a used car for that price. I'm going to buy a dog?" So, because I want to get a dog. I do. You know, I love Tindu's dog. You know, I love Vito. I really do. Because I'm a sucker for dogs. You know, I'm a sucker for animals. You saw me feeding the deer, right? The deer came up to me. I was feeding the deer Frito-Lays. he ate the Frito-Lays. So I'm a big animal lover, you know, and you know, I had a couple dogs, and you know, it's very good to have a dog. You know, I love Vito. Vito's a good pup. Everybody, who wouldn't love Vito? Who wouldn't love that dog? Come on, that dog's a sweetheart. All right, Gianni, buddy, thank you for joining me, pal, and enjoy your time with your wife. But yeah, what did Chris say? Yeah, Mike John, I'm not kidding. I almost fell off the chair. I can't afford. Who the hell could afford $6,000 for a dog? I mean, that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. You know, and I want a puppy. I want a golden retriever puppy. You know, maybe about a month old. And shelters, you know, the last 3 dogs that I had, I got them all from shelters. But shelters very, very rarely have puppies. They very rarely have puppies. And if you want a puppy, you got to go to a breeder. And if you go to a breeder, you got to hope that, you know, the breeder is halfway decent. And it's not from one of these mills. And it's a full bred. You know, it's a big hassle, you know. But I really want a dog. I really do. But I want a puppy. You know, the last dog I had was a Goldador. It was half Golden Retriever and half Labrador. He was beautiful. He lasted for 16 years. Maxie was his name. So I want to get, you know, I always said that I'm not going to get another dog after he passed. But, you know, a bachelor, you know, a single guy, you know, a dog is a nice companion. You know what I'm saying? My last dog went everywhere with me. Everywhere. You know, and it's... Anthony, you don't understand, Anthony. I just said that the Pound does not have puppies. I want a puppy. Pounds do not, very, very rarely have puppies. They have full-grown dogs. That's where I got my last 3 dogs, at the Pound. They very rarely have puppies. So I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Is Just Chillin' here? Is Just Chilling here? Yeah, hi, Just Chilling. How are you, buddy? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm not... Guys, I am not kidding. $6,000. I almost fell off the chair. And I'll say it again. I said, you could buy a friggin' car, a used car for that price. I was so upset. I figured a couple thousand. Like 2,000. Maybe 3 tops. But not 6,000. There's no way I'm paying $6,000 for a puppy. I don't give a shit what comes with the dog. I'll go out and buy my own toys. Oh, but everything's gone up. Everything's gone up. Yeah, well, everything's gone up. I'm on Google. That's $6,000? Come on. Who got hit? Arms. I can't. The Pound, the Pound doesn't have puppies. I want a puppy. The Pound does not have puppies. Very, very rare. Oh. Who got hidden? Who got hidden? Just Chilling? What echo? Yeah, you hear an echo? You hear an echo? Oh, wait a minute. You hear an echo? Do you hear an echo now? Do you guys hear an echo? Was I echoing? Well, one thing is good. I'm not lagging, right? I got that problem fixed. After 27 tests. No echo? Okay. I don't know what Anthony's talking about. Anthony is just driving me crazy tonight. Oh, okay. I know what you're hearing. Yeah, you're because I know you're right. You're right. You don't hear it anymore though, because my phone was turned down very, very low, and the phone is right next to the microphone. This microphone is very, very sensitive. I mean, you could hear my lips smacking. It's so sensitive. Yeah, now it's good because I lowered the phone. I shut the volume off. I wish you guys would have told me sooner. Well, why didn't somebody tell me that I had an echo earlier? Who's monitoring my parlor? Nobody's monitoring my parlor? And let me know that I had an echo, because I can't hear. So now it's better. Okay. All right. I think that's I don't have anything else to what did you think about the Twilight Zone trivia? I'm looking to see if I have anything else. Oh, here. That's my email address. If anybody wants to contact me, that's my email address. If you'd like to contact me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and make a comment after the show. But mostly everybody's in the parlor is subscribed anyway. You know, but that's my email. If you'd like to email me, because we get double Ralph. Mike, you wrote about 20 minutes ago. Look, Mike F. I didn't see it. You know, I'm not the greatest chat reader, parlor reader, whatever you want to call me. I'm not as proficient as Steendo is. But then again, you know, I don't hold the phone up. Ralphie's in the chat. The one and only Ralph Mucci. So I don't hold the phone, you know, up to my. I can't, you know, see the chat. I don't read it as proficiently as the other guys do, but I'm working on it. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know, Gene. I don't know about that. I don't know. When you go back and watch the replay, let me know. You know, if you're a Twilight Zone fan, you know, like I am, because you know I'm a horror, science fiction, and fantasy fan, so I've been into that all my life. So. Yeah. The TD takes care of everything. Let me tell you, she's on the ball. Definitely on the ball. She's a good credit, and I'm going to make her blush now. She's a good credit to all of us content creators, as well as herself. She's a sweetheart. Wait a minute, who's that? Boss Lady Bird, how are you, honey? Thank you for coming in. Moondog subscribed to my my show. Moondog is very pretty, along with you. She's a very pretty girl, and she had a nice thing to say about you, that you know you're pretty inside and out, which is, I agree. And I think Moondog is very pretty too. So she's subbed to my show along with a few other people. But thank you for joining me, babe. It's always good to see you. Everybody say hi to Boss Lady Bird. I think Yanks from Life is, and Rebecca is from Boss Lady Bird's show. So, and there's another one too. J.A. Rec. Boss Lady. Oh my God. I gotta fly down there just to take you out to dinner. Yeah, I've been carousing and gallivanting the last couple of nights this week. So, yeah, Boss Lady's down south in the southern states. And can somebody drop her link? Because I can't drop her link. Somebody drop Boss Lady's link. You might want to go and check her out. And whoever else has a show, like I said, you're more than welcome to drop your links. And, we help one another out. When the first time I went on Boss Lady's show, the very first time she saw me, everybody subscribed to the Wise Up Show. Everybody, she didn't even know me. So that's Southern hospitality, Southern Belle, and Southern hospitality. So, I know, hon. I know. A little sad that I lost the singing contest, but it wasn't really a singing contest. Oh my gosh. Boss Lady, every time I turn around, I gotta tell you something. Every time I turn around, you're doing a show at all crazy hours. Your show, you can do a show like 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock at night. Yeah, all these shows. Every time I turn around, you're on. Which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Thank you, Tindu. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Check her show out. You got the link. And like I said, everybody else has a show. Please drop your links, And, I was in... Whose show was I in last night? I was in somebody's show and I was saying, come join me at Sunday at 7 o'clock. You don't have to subscribe. Just come and visit. And then you could decide yourself whether you want to subscribe or not, Rather than saying, subscribe to my show. I told them to come anyway, come and visit. And everybody's welcome. The Child Boy News at night. Yeah, I got to tell you something, Boss Lady. You have one of the funniest openings. I laugh at all those characters. I really do. I laugh at all those characters. But yeah, she's a sweetheart. The people. Bird, the people that are in this parlor, I call it the chat, the parlor, are very, very sweet people. They're very respectable. There's no drama here, as you can see. Never had an incident, and I've been doing this for 4 months now. So it's a very nice community, and I like to go around to different communities, and see what different communities are like, It's like I always say, YouTube is a learning experience for me. That's for sure. Yeah, Yanks for Life is on. Yanks for Life is a subscriber to Bird. Yanks for Life came over to me from Bird's channel. Anytime, hon. Anytime. You've been very nice to me. Very respectful, very sweet. And, I want to reciprocate that. And that's what it's all about. I just mentioned that on the show earlier. Is, it doesn't cost anything to be nice. You get respect. And you get respect back, and that's the way it is. And I think J.A. Rec is from your show too. Todd, yeah, Bird, do you know Todd Father, or is he just saying hello to you? Yeah. I'm surprised you're not doing the show now. I'm surprised, but it's a pleasant surprise to see you in my parlor. It is. All right, guys. Well, I don't really have anything else. I think that just about covers this show for a Sunday night. I'm back in my environment. my studio, my surroundings that I enjoy. I know you like the lives from the car. I'm going to get shit for saying this, but, you know, the live show is a show that's not a show that turns out to be a show. But you guys enjoy it. And I always want to do them, makes my listeners happy. If it makes you happy, I don't mind doing them. I'll continue to do them. I just don't want, you know what I'm saying, I just don't want to get too much exposure. You know, that's what it is. You're at a membership, Bird, you're at a membership only show for Rick and Moses? Okay. I got to tell you, was it Rebecca and Bird? Was it Rebecca that was in your show? Yeah, Rebecca was in your show. I think it was today. Man, she was dropping links like crazy. She was going to town on these links, boy. Nice girl, Rebecca. Good to see you too, hon. Good to see you too. And I'll be stopping by. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. And don't be too surprised if I fly down here and take you out to dinner. All right? Don't be too surprised. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words, your comments. If you're into disco, not everybody's into disco. Not everybody was into that music. Not everybody likes that music. I do a show on my music channel on the wonderful world of the disco era. Like I said, not everybody's into that. You know, it's like when you're watching TV, you have the program guide in front of you, and you got 3 things that you're looking at. So you cross off 2, and you pick the one that you like. Well, the same thing applies to shows, to content creators. You know, you're not going to like every content creator show or every content creator. Different tastes, different opinions, different likes. You know, we're not for everybody. Some people like me, some people don't. You know, whatever. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know. I should make... Wait a minute. Nancy is very important here. Ralph, you should... Wait, hold on a second. I can cook, Nancy. I learned how to cook... I've been cooking for about 8 years. I couldn't cook anything 8 years ago. I learned mostly how to cook from YouTube, believe it or not. And some of my friends, of course. But mainly from YouTube. And with the help of some of my lady friends, you know. Girlfriends. Right? You got to stress that. Girl friends. Not girlfriend. Girlfriends. Help me out. But I can cook. Can I finish? Don't be stealing my lines. Todd Fowler. You're welcome, TD. Thank you, hon. It felt good to be back in my environment, you know. Did I do a show last week? I did, didn't I? Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday? Yeah, I did. But I'm back in my environment. I'm not in the car. And this is, you know, the studio. So, all right, everybody. You listen. Don't forget to watch Tommy Stiggs tomorrow. Coffee with Stiggs, 7:15. Dindo at 2:45, 2:47. Sometime in the afternoon he goes on. Check out Anthony LaVista of the Wine Guild. He just put up a video, I believe. Check him out. Stand-up guy. I didn't drop his link. I can't drop his link. You know, it's up to you. I mean, you guys, whether you make your own decision. Boss Lady Bird, check her out. They dropped the link for that. And I probably will see you in Tommy's show tomorrow. And I have off tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I have off tomorrow. So I probably will do a live from the car, because I have some errands to run. So I will do a live from the car tomorrow, I think. Yeah. After Tommy's show, like 9:30, 9:45, somewhere around there, when I go get my coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. And then don't forget Dindo in the afternoon. And that's it. I thank you all very much for stopping by. It was a pleasure. Don't forget to leave a comment and hit the like button. And I did have 27 people in the chat before. Without a face beforehand? Wait, hold on a second. JJ, what are you saying? Wait. No more dates without a face beforehand? I don't get that. Show is ending and he still has say hi to me. I said hi to you, Aunt. I said hi to you. I wasn't ignoring you. It feels great to be back in my environment. This is my environment. The studio. It's totally different than the car, obviously. Hello, everybody. This is Danny Stories coming to you live from my mobile podcast here in Toronto, Canada. I got a mustache now. So Danny does the live shows from his car. No, it's different. This is different than the car. But I'll say goodbye like 4 times before I finally go off the air. Boy, I got a bunch of bullbusters as listeners. Our listeners are becoming to be real bullbusters now they're getting to know me. Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Wait, don't go anywhere. Hold on a second. JD, don't go anywhere. I don't understand what you said. Well, let me put it this way. I'm done for carousing and gallivanting now for a little while. A couple days, 2-3 days is enough. Maybe next month. The gallivanting and carousing's over for a while. Sig, sign off and come back live from your car. No, I'm not doing that, JJ. I'm done for the night. I'm done. After I sign out, I'm going to make myself a nice cup of coffee. Hey, listen. The bottle of amaretto that Tommy has behind him when he does his show, the amaretto bottle on the shelf. Well, I went to the liquor store yesterday, and I saw the bottle there. I saw the bottle of amaretto that he has, and I bought it. Because I like amaretto. I don't just drink rock and rye. I'll drink amaretto once in a while. And it's pretty good. Amaretto di Sarno is the best, but that was like $45. And I really, because I'm not really a drinker, I buy it for when guests come over. And I didn't want to spend $45. Not that I'm cheap, but because I don't drink it that much. But I bought that bottle, and that bottle was like $14. So I'm saying to myself, is this really going to be good? Is this going to be good? Is this going to be decent? And you know what? It's pretty damn good. So I bought that, and the rock and rye I still have. What else did I buy? I bought something. Oh, I bought Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier. This is I don't because I'm not a drinker. I don't have a lot of. The only liquor that I have really is my liquor bottle collection. And so I bought some liquor for when guests come over. They want to drink or something. I got wine in the refrigerator. I got wine in the refrigerator, Anthony, and it's laying down on its side, so the cork, like you said, because I learned, it, saturates the cork so the cork doesn't dry out. So they're laying down in the refrigerator. Yes, JJ, I did. I had 2 bad experiences of dates that run online. When I went there the first time, the girl didn't look anything like she did in her picture. I found that to be very deceitful, and I walked down on her. The second time, the same thing happened to me again. And I walked out on her too. I left them both there. I was pissed. No, arms, no carousing. It's Sunday night. I'm relaxing. I'm going to make a nice cup of coffee after I end the show. I'm going to have a nice piece of cheesecake, real nice. I got the S cookies all stacked up in the pantry. I must have about maybe, I don't know, 25 packages, I think. So that's it. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to end off with the same song that I started with. So everybody have a good evening. Stay well. And I'll see you all soon. Good night, everybody.
I can't light no more of your darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. Too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance and changed my way of life. But you misread my meaning when I tell you. Close the door and let me blind by light. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. I'm just a fragment of your life to wander free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me. I can't find all the right romantic lines, but see me once and see the way I feel. Don't discard me just because you think I mean you harm. But these cards I have only need love to help